Have you got this equation? Please confirm in chat box. And if you have got this equation, then KVL will be KVL equation you have understood in short. Okay. Okay, are you getting this? Yes. Yes, correct. Now we will go to our slide. Okay, and obviously the second is KCL. The simple rule is, if you understood, we will go to yes. Please comment. Yes. Okay. Okay. We will go to then KCL. At a junction node, current entering is equal to current going. Current entering is equal to current going at a node or any junction. So incoming current is always equal to outgoing current at any junction or node. Okay. So to understand, if you don't know, or to make it very much clear, what I will do, so let's say this is the node. Okay, this is the node N, let's say, and current is entering, current is leaving, entering and leaving. Let's say this is I1, this is I2, I3, okay. So entering will be equal to outgoing. Which currents are entering here? I1 plus another is there, I5, I3 is there, plus I5, and leaving currents are I2 plus I4. Okay. Yes. So algebraic sum will be 0. Yes. If we put, in other words, we can say, correct. Okay. So this is what your KCL. Okay. Now please see this. Yes. RL circuit. So RL circuit will be having resistance and inductance in series, okay, with the battery, which is given by E in this case, with the battery which is given by E in this case. Okay, so we know that now. If we apply KVL in this circuit, what we will get? Voltage across resistance plus voltage across inductance, that is VR plus VC equal to VR plus VL will be equal to E always. VR plus VL will be equal to E always, and that's why. Now what is the, we have already seen, what is the, please tell in chat box, what is the voltage across resistor? Please tell in chat box, what is the voltage across resistor? What is the voltage across resistor? Yes. What is the voltage across inductor? VL is equal to yes. Yes, L di by dt. Now, have you understood why we have given this much time to understand R, L, and C? Are you getting this now? Now you directly know L di by dt. You haven't, we can say, mugged up this formula. Okay? You don't need to buy at that formula. Since we have explained in very much detail how the voltage across the inductor is L di by dt. That's why. Okay. Now, from Kirchhoff's voltage law, we come to know that E will be equal to VR plus VL. Yes, correct. And VR is equal to IR plus VL is equal to L di by dt. That's why this equation is coming. Now, is this equation, please tell me, is this equation is present in standard form here? Is this equation is in linear, we can say, a linear, is in the form of standard linear differential equation? Yes or no? No, it is not present, correct? Yes. So what we are going to do, like we have solved the previous 2 to 3 examples in which we have converted, after applying the KVL, we have converted that equation into standard linear differential equation form, which is dy by dx plus q plus py equal to q. That is the, you have seen. Yes, correct. So in that form, we have converted this equation. Now please tell me the value of P in chat box. What is the value of P here in this case? Yes, correct. Are you getting this now? Yes, correct. Very good, very good. And then what is the value of Q? Yes, P value is correct. Now what is the value of Q then? Equal to sign is, after equal to sign Q is there, na? So after equal to what is there? E by L. Yes, correct. Now you are getting, yes, method of finding the solution. Yes. So that's why I have given you one assignment problem and we have solved 2 examples. Okay, how to find the general solution of linear differential equation. Yes, yes, correct. Now please try to find the solution. Please try to find the solution. Please try to find the solution. Very simple solution is there. Now then I will explain how this graph is coming. And then we will relate what are the properties of resistance and inductance and how this graph is coming. So obviously the steps will be to find IF, that is integrating factor, then to find the solution. Y into IF is equal to integration of Q into IF with respect to X plus some constant C. Yes. Okay. So I'll explain you how these steps are coming. Okay. So here this equation is linear in I, because in dy by dx na, so here di by dt, that's why it is linear in I, that is dependent variable is I here. Yes, okay. So likewise y into e raised to p dx, here integration of p dx, here we are going to find e raised to integration of r by l dt, so obviously r and l is constant here, that's why e raised to rlt, now rt by l will be the integrating factor. Are you getting this till now? E raised to rt by l will be the integrating factor. Now its solution will be many times we have described in this lecture, that is whatever variable is there in which that equation is linear, in this case I is there, into if is equal to integration of q into if with respect to dt or with respect to t plus some constant. So are you getting this step now? Yes, correct. Please confirm, are you getting this? Yes, thank you Vijay, thank you. So are you getting these steps now? I think there was some internet issue. Yes, correct. Yes. Now you can hear me. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Shweta. Are you? I think you are getting these equations. Okay. Integration of RT by L will be e raised to integration of e raised to RT by L will be e raised to RT by L into L by R. Why this L by R is coming? Is everyone getting? Plus some constant A. Okay, and e raised to RT by L, RT by L will be getting cancelled, but since A is not having that term, we will be having e raised to minus RT by L with A. Now, so till this step, are you getting? Please confirm now in chat box. Yes, if anyone is having doubt, you can always unmute yourself. Okay. So yes, we'll move ahead. At t is equal to 0, whether some current is flowing in the circuit? No, I is equal to 0. That's why if we put I is equal to 0, then A will be equal to, at t is equal to 0, e raised to minus RT by L. E raised to minus RT by L term will be 0. So this term will get 0. Yes, is correct. Now I is also 0. So only A is there. Okay. E raised to 0 is 1. That's why A will be there. And A will be equal to minus E by R. A will be equal to minus E by R. That's why we will put now A is equal to minus E by R, okay, in the equation 2. Yes. So E by R will be, we will take it common. So 1 minus E raised to minus RT by L will be the, what? This is the equation for current. Please remember, this is the equation for current flowing through this RL circuit. Through this RL circuit. Are you getting? But when at some point of time, that is t, let's say, at some point t, this will be the amount of current flowing through this RL circuit. Okay, its maximum value will be E by R. Its maximum value will be E by R. 1 minus E raised to, since this is E raised to minus something, na, minus some exponent is there. That's why it will be always, this term will be always, you have two options, exponentially increasing or exponentially decreasing. Only this term, please comment in chat box. Will this term will be exponentially increasing or decreasing? Just write I or D in chat box. Only this term, e raised to minus RT by L, because if you understand this term, then this graph is very simple for you. Yes, please tell. E raised to minus something will have exponential rising graph, or yes? Yes, Abhishek, correct. Nepali, correct. Yes, correct answer. So it will be always decreasing. Okay, but since it is 1 minus, we will be having exponentially increasing graph. Okay, since this is 1 minus, okay, that term is not alone there, na. E raised to minus RT by L is having 1 minus. That's why this will be there. So at t is equal to 0, no current is flowing. That's why, because at t is equal to 0, no current is flowing, na. That's why E by R value, or current value, is 0. But as time passes, or as time is lapsed, we can say current is getting higher and higher. But what is the maximum limit of that current? It will be obviously E by R. Okay, it will be obviously E by R. So is there any doubt why L term is not there? Why only E by R value is there? Why not E by RL or something, or EL by R? Is there any such kind of doubt there in your mind? Why L term is not there? Only E by R is there. Why maximum limit is decided by E by R term, or we can say resistor only? Because I is equal to V by R, correct? By Ohm's law, I is equal to what? V by R. Here V is E, E here. That's why E by R. But why the inductor term is not there? So what property of inductor I have told you? Are you getting it? Have you understand the property of inductor? Inductor is storing the energy in the form of what? Please comment. Inductor is storing the energy in the form of what? Again and again, in second lecture I have explained while studying inductor magnetic field. And correct Dipti, yes, correct Aditi, Shreya, correct. So this magnetic field was getting induced due to change in what? Change in this magnetic field was getting induced due to change in current, correct? But in case of inductor, case in is this the case when resistance is there? No. Okay, so inductor is using current to store the energy. That's why E by RL or EL by R term is not there. Only E by R is there. Okay, so maximum value will be always decided by E and R in case of RL circuit. Okay, and hence this equation. Now if I say resistance is 10, okay, resistance is 10 and inductance 10 ohm, and let's say 10k ohm, okay, 10 kilo ohm, and L is, let's say, 5 Henry, let's say 5 Henry, and E is 10 volt. Then can you solve by putting directly the values in this solution? Okay, so it will be very easy to solve the example, na? Are you getting? Please confirm. If we put some R, L and E values in this equation, then what we will get? What kind of solution we will get then? Yes, please confirm. What kind of solution we will get? Well, whether it will be general solution or particular solution. Please confirm, dear students. Are you there? Yes, particular solution. Yes, no, Dipti. If we put R, L and C values, sorry, R, L and E values in this case, what we will get? Particular solution. This is the general solution for the current flowing through this circuit. I is equal to E by R in bracket 1 minus E raised to RT by L. Okay. Yes. So we will quickly see what is the RC circuit application. What we have seen till now? What we have seen till now? Okay, RC circuit application. For this, what we will do? Are you able to see the screen? Yes, Dipti, time is not mentioned. This is general case. Okay, that's why time is not mentioned. If there is term like I of t, okay, then we will find some, while integrating, we will put some value or time limit, that is upper limit. Okay, and at that time 0 to t, integration from 0 to t. So at that time we will have some time defined or asked by the okay, asked whatever the time limit is given in the example, that we will put as the upper limit. Okay, and lower limit will be 0, and at that particular instant what is the value of current that we will get? Is it understood, Dipti? But since we are observing the general method, that's why t is not there. In example, t can be given, no problem. Okay, okay. So are you able to see the screen now, whatever image I have put? Please confirm. Yes, correct. RC circuit application, that we have seen RL, na? Now we are going to see RC. Okay, so if you observe carefully, this is the R and this is the C, and this is the switch, okay, which is connecting one end to E and which is disconnecting again the rest of the circuit from E. So this switch is used to connect rest of the circuit to battery and disconnect from it. Okay, are you getting this symbol? Please confirm. Are you getting this symbol? Okay, switch is there. Once it is connecting the RC series combination with battery, and once it is disconnecting. Okay, yes, one pole only. Vijay, one pole only. Only either only two cases are there, na? That's why it will either be connected with this or this. Either connected to this end or this end. Okay. Now see, voltage across resistor is, we know VR is equal to IR. I think you are, yes, I think you are able to see the equations. Okay, voltage across resistor is VR is equal to IR. Voltage across capacitor we always know, and we don't need to remember Q by C. Q by C, or Q can be written as, so voltage across capacitor is Vc, let's say. So Vc equal to Q by C, and Q is equal to C into Vc. Correct? Q is equal to C into Vc. And we also know that I is equal to dq by dt. I is equal to dq by dt. Now put this I is equal to dq by dt, put this q value in I is equal to dq by dt. So q is equal to cvc. So dcvc by dt is there, and c, since c is the constant, c can be taken out of the derivative term. So dvc by dt, I will be equal to c dvc by dt. Okay. Now please tell me the equation for VR then. VR will be equal to, VR is equal to IR, na? And I is equal to C dVc by dt. So multiplied by R, that will be the value of VR. So RC dVc by dt is the equation for voltage across the resistor. Are you getting? This is in case of RC only. Please remember, in case of RL, the equation for, we can say, the voltage across the resistor is always IR. This equation comes only in case of, where? In case of, if resistance is having capacitor in series with it. Please remember. Please don't get confused. Okay. Is this point clear? Please confirm in chat box. Yes, correct. And I request all the students to use the chat box efficiently. Okay. So this shows the involvement. Yes, correct. Okay. Now using Kirchhoff's voltage law. What is Kirchhoff's voltage law? E will be equal to VR plus VC. Like in case E will be equal to VR plus VL, only capacitor we have replaced. Inductor is replaced by capacitor. That's why E is equal to VR plus VC. Okay. Now putting VR and VC values. If we put VR and VC values, VC will be kept as it is because we are going to form the linear equation in terms of VC. That's why RC or CR, we can say dVc by dt plus VC equal to E. Now is this equation linear? Please tell me. Is this equation linear? Please confirm in chat box. Is this equation linear? Okay. Is this equation linear? No. Okay. Okay. So how can we make it linear differential equation? We have to divide it by both the sides by both the sides by we have to divide both the sides by RC. Correct. Correct. You are getting now. Divide by RC. Correct. Now you can divide it by RC and you can have the solution. Okay. Just reach to the solution. Okay. In next lecture I will ask you the solution and at the same time I will show you the solution. Okay. Are you getting now? For your sake I will show you what is the equation. dVc by dt plus V by RC equal to E by RC. Now please, if this, are you then, you can say, are you agree to my statement that this is linear differential equation in Vc, V suffix C. This is linear differential equation in V suffix C. Please confirm. Yes, correct. And if you agree, then you have to find the general solution. In next lecture, I will ask you what is the general solution. And then again, simultaneously, we will solve LR or you can say RL or RC circuit examples to clear the this. Yes, to clear the this method or methods to find the general solutions. And such kind of examples you can expect in exam. Okay. Okay. So we will meet I think on Monday directly. Okay, so till then what you have to do, you have to revise all integration and derivative formulae. Okay, so this will be helpful for you. We cannot derive all those formulae in this course, please remember. Okay, you have to revise all these formulae, and if you don't revise and don't you are not doing homework, then I will be giving it as assignment, please consider. Okay, and plus you have to solve that example that I have given to you in I can say in previous slide. If you want, yes. If anybody has not written this example, you can take it down, note it down. Okay, have you noted it? Please confirm. Sin x divided by dx plus 2y equal to tan cube x by 2. Okay, yes, correct. Solve it. Okay, on your own, try to solve. If you are not getting solution, I will be explaining it the solution of this example on Monday. Okay, yes. So we will stop here. Are you having lecture after this lecture? I think yes. Please check. Please let me check.